Master Your Minutes, the ultimate guide to time management for a productive life. So, in this book, there are 15 chapters. So, I read it one by one till 15 chapters, and after that, I will start from the first chapters. So, book content is on first chapter 1, understanding time. Chapter 2, the psychology behind time management. Chapter 3, the setting goals that guide your time. Chapter 4, planning like a pro. Chapter 5, prioritization mastery. Chapter 6, beating procrastination. Chapter 7, building daily routines. Chapter 8, managing distraction. Chapter 9, delegation and outsourcing. Chapter 10, time management for teams and leaders. Chapter 11, technology and time. Chapter 12, review and reflect. Chapter 13, special scenarios. Chapter 14, case studies and success stories. Chapter 15, blueprint. So, first chapter is understanding time. The real value of time. Time is the most equal and most misunderstood resources in our lives. Every individual, rich or poor, young or old, gets the same 24 hours in a day. At how we perceive, value, and utilize that time defines the trajectory of our success, happiness, and legacy. What is time? Time is not just hour ticking on a clock. It is life itself unfolding second by second. Once a moment is gone, it cannot be retrieved, recycled, or repurchased. Unlike money, property, or possessions, time has no refund policy that makes it the most precious asset you own. Why is time so valuable? Non renewable resources. Every day you live, your time account reduces by 86,400 seconds. You can earn money back, restore relationships, or rebuild your health, but not relive a moment. Opportunity cost. Every minute is spent on something unimportant is a minute lost for something meaningful. Wasted time is lost potential, opportunity, missed growth, delayed dreams, postponed. Third, time is the currency of life. Every decision, every relationship, and every goal requires an investment of time. The way you spend your time shapes your future more than anything else. It compounds like money. Just a small financial investments grow over time. So do small time investments like reading 10 pages a day or exercising 20 minutes daily. The magic is in consistency. Time versus money, a comparison. Factor time money. Factor regeneration, time cannot be recovered, money can be earned again. Factor ownership, equal for all 24 hours, money unequally distributed. Factor control, can only be spent, not saved, money can be saved and invested. Factor value increase, time rises with wise use, money rises with smart investment. Factor measurement, time second, minutes, hours, money currency units. Perspectives from great thinkers. Lost time is never found again. Benjamin Franklin. Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. Jim Rohn. The bad news is time flies. The good news is you are the pilot. Michael Althosuder. Real life example, Warren Buffett protects his time like gold. His schedules is intentionally free so he can think deeply and make long term decisions. Elon Musk breaks his day into 5 minutes blocks to optimize every moment. A terminally ill patient values one more minute with loved ones more than all the riches in the world. Key takeaways. Time is finite, irreversible, and priceless. Every moment you waste is a moment someone else is using to grow. Time awareness is the first step toward time mastery and ultimately life mastery. Why we fail to manage it? Despite knowing that time is precious and limited, most people struggle to manage it effectively. We set goals but miss deadlines, plan our day but end up reacting to distractions in promise over self. I will do it tomorrow until we run out of tomorrows. But Why does this happen? Lack of awareness. Most people don't track how they spend their time. Unlike money, time is slips away silently. We underestimate how much we lose to scrolling. Small talk, indecisions, or multitasking without a clear awareness. We cannot improve what we don't measure. You may delay, but time will not. Benjamin Franklin. Second, no clear priorities. When everything feels important, nothing actually is. Many people confuse being busy with the being productive without prioritizations. We spend time reacting to urgent but unimportant tasks instead of investing in what truly matters: growth, relationships, purpose. The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. Stephen Covey. Third, poor planning habits. A lack of structure leads to scattered focus. People who fail to plan their day tend to start late, get lost in low value tasks, rush through high impact work, feel overwhelmed and unaccomplished by days end. Even 10 minutes of planning can save hours of misdirected effort. 4. Procrastination. The comfort of later is the enemy of now. We often procrastinate due to fear of failure, lack of motivation, overwhelm, perfectionism. This leads to a cycle of stress, last minute efforts, and poor quality output. Procrastination is the art of keeping up with yesterday. Don Marcus. 5. Distractions and digital overload. From smartphones to social media to endless notification, we are bombarded by distractions. These constant interruptions fragment our attentions and reduce our ability to do deep, meaningful work. Studies show it takes an average of 23 minutes to regain focus after a distraction. Failure to say no. Time mismanagement often stems from our inability to say no. We take on too many responsibilities out of guilt, politeness, or fear of missing out and end up stretching ourselves thin. Saying yes to everything means saying no to excellence. 7. Lack of long term vision. When we don't have a long term goal or vision, we drift. Time gets filled by default, not by design. We fall into routines that maintain survival, not success. If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you will fall into someone else's gym run. 8. Neglecting self discipline. Good time management requires self control. It's not easy to wake up early, stick to a plan, or avoid short term temptations. Most people give in to comfort over commitment, but discipline is the bridge between goals and achievement. Summary: why we fail, reason, consequences. Reason: lack of awareness, time leaks unnoticed. Reason: no priorities, consequence wasted effort on low value task. Reason: poor planning. Consequence is scattered focus, low output. Reason: procrastination. Consequence: delays, stress, missed opportunity. Reason: distractions. Consequence: broken concentration, wasted energy. Reason: cannot say no. Consequence: overcommitment and burnout. Reason: no long-term vision. Consequence: drifting without purpose. Reason: weak self-discipline. Consequence: inconsistent actions and habits. Your first step to change. The good news: time management is not a talent, it's a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned and mastered. But it starts with awareness. Once you recognize why you fail to manage time, you can begin to reshape how you use it. Myths about time management. In our quest to manage time better, we often fail prey to myths that sound logical but secretly sabotage our productivity. These misconceptions create unrealistic expectations, cause guilt, and ultimately block us from achieving true time mastery. Let us debunk the most common myths one by one. Myth 1: I don't have enough time. Truth: you do have enough time, exactly 24 hours in a day, like everyone else. This the issue is not the quantity but how you use it. It's not about having time, it's about making time. Busy people are not blessed with extra hours, they simply prioritize better. Myth 2. Time management is about doing more. Truth. Effective time management is not about doing more things but doing the right things. Being busy is not the same as being productive. The goal is not a longer to do list but a shorter, smarter one. Myth 3. Multitasking saves time. Truth. Multitasking actually reduces efficiency and quality. Your brain works best when it focuses on one task at a time. Study shows multitasking can decrease productivity up to 40%, causing more mistakes and mental fatigue. Myth 4. Planning wastes times. Truth. Failing to plan leads to more wasted time than you can imagine. Planning helps you set clear goals, avoid distractions, say no to low value tasks. 10 minutes of planning can save you hours of confusion, rework, and delays. Myth 5. Some people are just natural good at time management. Truth. Time management is not a gift, it's a learnable skill. Anyone can master it through practice, discipline, systems like calendars, routines, checklists. Nobody is born organized. Successful people train themselves to be. Myth 6. I will be more productive when I am under pressure. Truth. The I work better under pressure myth leads to procrastination while urgency can trigger adrenaline. It often results in shallow work, rushed decisions, higher stress. Long-term productivity comes from consistency, not crisis. Myth 7. Time management means a rigid schedule. Truth. Flexibility is part of good time management. It's about having a framework, not a prison. Life is unpredictable. Your system should allow room for breaks, emergencies, creative freedom. Structure creates freedom, not restrictions. Myth 8. Technology will solve my time problem. Truth. Apps and tools can help, but they are not the solution. Without discipline and clarity, even the best tools become distractions. Time mastery starts with mindset, not software. Recap myths versus reality. Myths and reality. I don't have time. Reality, you have time, you lack prioritization. Myth, do more to be productive. Reality, do less but more important things. Myth, multitasking is efficient. Reality, single tasking is more effective. Myth, planning wastes time. Reality, planning prevents waste. Myth, some are natural good at this. Reality, time management is a learned skill. Myth, pressure boosts performance. Reality, pressure causes rush, lower quality work. Myth, rigid schedules are the goal. Reality, flexibility with structure is key. Myth, apps will save me. Reality, mindset and habits come first. Final thought. Believing these myths creates invisible walls around your potential. To break free, you must first see clearly, then act intensely. Time management is not about controlling every second, it's about owning your choices and designing your day around what truly matters. Chapter 2. The psychology behind time management, human behavior and procrastination. Procrastination is not laziness, it's a deeply rooted behavioral pattern that often masks fear, perfectionism, lack of clarity, or even emotional fatigue. To manage time effectively, we must first understand why we delay tasks and what's really going on in the mind when we do. What is procrastination? Procrastination is the act of delaying or postponing a task despite knowing that the delay will likely lead to negative consequences. It is a form of self sabotage where short term comfort is chosen over long term benefit. Procrastination is the thief. Procrastination is the thief of time. Edward Young. Why do we procrastinate? Let's explore the psychological drivers. First, instant gratification bias, the pleasure principle. Our brains are wired to seek immediate rewards and avoid discomfort. Hard tasks feel boring, complex, or overwhelming, so we delay them in favor of things that feel better now. Scrolling social media, watching videos, snacking, or chatting, this dopamine chase becomes a cycle of escape. Second, fear of failure or judgment. Many procrastinate not because of laziness but because of fear. What if I mess up? What if it's not good enough? What if they judge me? These create emotional paralysis. Avoidance becomes a way to protect self-worth. Perfectionism. A perfectionist mindset says, if it can be perfect, I will not start at all. This all or nothing thinking leads to delay, stress, and sometimes abandoning the task completely for overwhelm and decision fatigue. Too many choices, unclear priorities, or a complex task can overwhelm the brain. The result, mental freeze and escape into easier, less important work. 5. Low energy or burnout. Procrastination can be a signal of mental or emotional exhaustion. When your energy tank is empty, your brain chooses rest or distractions, not focused effort. 6. Poor time perception. We are good at estimating how long task will take. We think this will only take 10 minutes or I still have time, and suddenly hours have slipped away. The procrastination cycle. Task is assigned or planned. Negative emotion, fear, stress, boredom arises. Task avoided, temporary relief, guilt and anxiety build. Last minute panic or missed deadline. Reinforced belief of being undisciplined or unproductive. Real world example. Ravi has to prepare a client report by Friday. It's Tuesday. He checks email, organizes files, scroll Instagram, tell himself, I will do it after lunch. By Thursday night, panic kicks in and he finishes it in a rush, feeling anxious and unsatisfied. This is not poor planning, it's human behavior, but it can be changed. How to break the cycle, psychological backed solution. The 5-minute rule. Tell yourself, I will just do this for 5 minutes. Starting reduces resistance often. Once you begin, momentum builds. Chunk the task. Break big tasks into small, clear steps. Instead of write article, write a research topic, draft routine, write intro. Reward yourself. Use micro rewards for progress, as after writing one page, I will take 10-minute break. Visual cues and deadline. Put visual reminders of your goals where you can see them. Set deadlines, even artificial ones. Self comparison over criticism. Shaming yourself worsens procrastination. Practice kindness. I struggle today, but I am working on it. Track time honestly. Use time tracking tools or journals. Awareness brings change. Final thought. Procrastination is not a character flaw. It's a psychological pattern driven by how we feel, not just what we know. Once you understand your behavior, you can manage your time not with force, but with insight, habit, and intention. You cannot manage time without managing your mind. The science of focus. In a world overflowing with distraction, focus is a superpower. Those who master their attention master their time, energy, and ultimately their lives. But to truly harness focus, we must understand what it is, how it works, and how to strengthen it like a mental muscle. What is focus? Focus is the brain's ability to direct attention to a single task or thought while filtering out irrelevant stimuli. It's what allows us to finish a report without checking our phone, read a book without reading every line, read a book without rereading every line, have a deep conversation without drifting off mentally. Focus is not just about discipline, it's about how your brain is wired and trained. The neuroscience of focus. Focus is largely controlled by the prefrontal cortex, the region of your brain responsible for planning, decision making, impulse control, working memory. When you focus, your brain enters a state of heightened neural activity. Think of it as a spotlight illuminating only what matters and dimming the rest. Two important brain systems work behind the skin: sense. The rectangular activating system acts like a filter, deciding what deserves your attention. It's why you notice your name in a noisy crowd or hear your baby cry in sleep. Dopamine and reward circuits. Every time you make progress, your brain rewards you with dopamine. That feel good hit keeps you engaged with when momentum builds. Enemies of focus. Focus is under attack constantly. Here is what breaks it. Distraction type example: external notification, noise, interruptions; internal stress, anxiety, overthinking; digital multitasking, endless scrolling; environmental clutter, poor lighting, uncomfortable setup. The cost of broken focus. Cognitive switching penalty. Every time you switch tasks, your brain requires time to reorient, or average 23 minutes and 50 seconds to regain full focus. Shallow work, constant task hopping leads to surface level effort and poor quality output. Mental fatigue. Your brain tires faster when it's constantly shifting gears. The power of deep work, coined by Carl Newport, deep work is a state of distractions, free concentrations where you perform cognitively demanding tasks with intensity and precision. Benefit of deep work: enhanced learning and creativity, higher quality results in less time, greater job satisfaction and flow. The ability to perform deep work is becoming increasingly rare at exactly the same time. It is becoming increasingly valuable. Carl Newport, How to Build Laser Light Like Focus. Here are science backed strategy to sharpen your focus. Time blocking: divide your day into blocks for specific tasks, avoid overlap. Example: 9 to 10:30 am writing, 10:30 am to 11 am break, 11 am to 12 pm emails. The Pomodoro technique: work for 25 minutes, break for 5 minutes, repeat. After 4 cycles, take a longer break. This keeps your mind fresh and focused. 3. Eliminate distractions. Silence phone notification. Use do not disturb mode. Keep only one tab open. Declutter your workspace. Work with your ultradian rhythm. Your body natural works in 90 to 120 minutes energy cycles. Schedule your most demanding work during peak energy times. Single tasking over multitasking. Focus on one high value task at a time. It improves attention quality and speed. Mindfulness and meditation. Every 10 minutes a day of mindfulness improves attention span and self awareness, helping you notice when your mind drifts. Optimize your environment. Use noise cancelling headphones. Adjust lighting and temperature. Use tools like Forest, FocusMate, or Freedom app. Summary: mastering focus is equal to mastering time. Focus principle: why it works. Time blocking: structure your day to prevent chaos. Deep work enables high quality output. Distractions control protects your brain's limited attention. Rhythmic scheduling aligns with natural energy cycles. Mindfulness and single tasking trains your mind to stay centered. Final insight: focus is not a talent, it's a choice backed by training. In a noisy world, the ability to concentrate has become the ultimate competitive advantage. Protect it, strengthen it, and you will find that time no longer slips away. It serves you. Where your attention goes, your energy flows, and result shows. How habits impact time. Time management is not just about calendars or to-do list. It's about habits. Your habits silently shape your days and therefore your life, whether you realize it or not. The way you use your time is largely dictated by routines you have repeated over days, weeks, and years. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act but a habit. Aristotle. What are habits? Habits are automatic behaviors triggered by cues and shaped by repetition. They are energy savings mechanism actions your brain performs without conscious effort. From brushing your teeth to checking your phone in the morning, habits determine how your time flows without you noticing. The habit time connection. Here is how habits directly impact time. First, habits reduce decision fatigue. Every decision costs energy. Good habits eliminate the need to constantly choose. Should I exercise today? When should I start working? Do I have to right now? Habits make important actions automatic, saving time and mental energy. Habits create structure. Daily habits provide predictability and efficiency. A solid morning routine, for example, can set a productive tone for the rest of the day. Habits multiply over time. Small daily habits like reading for 15 minutes or reviewing your goals each morning create massive results over months and years. This is the compound effect of time friendly habits. Bad habits steal time. Procrastination, multitasking, and social media scrolling often feel small in the moment, but they add up. A habit of wasting 30 minutes a day adds up to over 180 hours a year. The habit loop, according to Charles Duhigg, every habit follows a predictable loop: stage, description, stage cue, a trigger, time, emotion, environment; stage, routine, the actual behavior, good or bad; stage, reward, a brand pay off, relief, pleasure, pride. Understanding this loop allows you to change unhelpful habits and build powerful ones. Time loss, example, the social media spiral. Cue, feeling bored or stuck on a task. Routine, open Instagram, scroll mindlessly. Reward, momentary escape or entertainment. Results, last 30 to 60 minutes without realizing it. Replace with cue, feeling stuck. Routine, take a 5 minute walk or switch to a different task. Reward, clarity and renewed energy. Building time saving habits, start routine. Don't try to overhaul your schedule in a day. Start with one small habit. 5 minutes of planning each morning. No phone for the first 30 minutes after walking. 10 minutes evening review. Second, stack habits. Attach a new habit to an exercise one. After brushing teeth, review top 3 priorities for the day. After lunch, walk for 10 minutes. Track progress. Use a habit tracker to stay consistent. Visual progress boost motivation. Fourth, reward yourself. Your brain needs reinforcement. Celebrate wins, even small ones. Fifth, design your environment. Make good habits easy and bad habits hard. Keep your workspace clutter free. Use website blockers during focus time. Set phone to grayscale or do not disturb. Warning, time draining habits. Be alert for habits like checking notification the moment they ping, saying yes without considering your schedule, constant multitasking, skipping breaks, and working in long, unfocused stretches. These drain your time bank without obvious signs. It's too late. Summary: habit and time. Habit type: impact on time. Positive habits automate productivity, create efficiency. Negative habits leak time silently, reduce focus. Conscious routines empower time control and clarity. Random behavior leads to chaos and missed priorities. Final insight: time is not just managed, it's trained just like the mind. And habits are the daily training session that either build time wealth or time debt. Show me your habit, and I will show you how you spend your time and where your future is headed.